So before I get started with this video, I just want to address some things. Basically, I'm not wearing my ring because it is currently in the shop getting fixed. The diamond, the center diamond, just needs to be tightened a little bit. So that is why. Don't speculate like, oh my gosh, why is she not wearing her ring? It's just in the shop getting work done. And then secondly, I know, oh my gosh, I feel it in my bones that one of you, at least one of you guys, are going to comment saying that, oh my gosh, your foundation does not match your chest color and da-da-da. And a lot of you guys have been nice about it, but some of you are just like plain old mean. Like, where are your manners? Hello? I'm just kidding, but seriously, some of you are like being trolls out here. Come on now. So basically, I've said this before in the past, but essentially for some reason with like the lighting and the camera settings, it's just not translating well. So I promise you, in person, in real life, everything is cohesive, everything matches. So you don't need to worry about that, but I'm trying to manipulate the lighting just so it kind of translates a bit better, but it's still in the works, so don't worry about it. Hey guys, it's Neselle. Thank you so much for taking the time to tune into this video, and if you are new to my channel, well, hello there. So today I have for you my top Valentine's Day fragrance picks. I'm really excited for this video because I really like Valentine's Day, and I don't think it's just a holiday just for like couples or people in relationships. Like, I truly think it's a good familial type of holiday. Like, growing up, my dad always got me and my mom gifts. Like, he always got me a stuffed animal, and then he would get my mom flowers. And like when we were younger, my brother and I, like really young, he would get him a little like bear too. So to me, it's just like an overall like nice family holiday where you can just, you know, treat your loved ones. So that's why I love Valentine's Day. So I definitely had to do this video for you guys. I don't have any perfume fragrances in this list. I wanted to keep it strictly Bath & Body Works and Victoria's Secret, just because for me, I feel like you would just wear your signature perfume, like your favorite perfume if you're going on a date night out or something like that. So I will say that with these particular fragrances, some of them overlap with fragrances that I mentioned in my top sexiest lists for Victoria's Secret and Bath & Body Works. If you guys are looking for those type of scents, like sexy date night appropriate scents, I will leave a link to those two videos for you down below in the description box to check out. But in making this video, I wanted to just keep in the back of my head that, you know, not everyone goes out for a date night for Valentine's Day. Some people just like to stay in, get cozy, just watch some TV, watch a movie on the couch. And so I definitely wanted to consider like different aspects of Valentine's Day. I didn't want to make it all just like sexy date night fragrances. So if you guys are interested to see what fragrances I picked from my collection, then just stay tuned. So I'm not going to go in any particular order. These have no numerical order whatsoever. I genuinely think all of these fragrances are great for Valentine's Day. So I'm going to get started with Bath & Body Works scents first. So this first one I have here is called Chestnut and Argan. I know some of you guys mentioned to me that you loved this scent. I think it was in my top sexiest Bath & Body Works fragrance picks. Some of you guys mentioned that this was like a sexy fragrance for you. I didn't include it in the list personally because, in my opinion, to my nose, I don't associate it as being like a sexy, seductive fragrance. To me, this is very like clean and very professional. Not clean in terms of fresh out of the shower or cotton type of clean. This just smells very like professional. It smells like it's a pretty inoffensive fragrance. Like, the notes in here are just chestnut, argan, sandalwood, and musk. So the musk in here to me is not very strong. I have smelled other Bath & Body Works fragrances where musk is more prominent, but in this particular fragrance, it's not strong. Again, to me, it just smells very like classy, put together, professional. Like, this is a good like workplace type of fragrance, but I am including it in this list because if you're working on Valentine's Day, like I think it's Thursday this year, so it is a weekday, this could be a good scent for you to throw on for the workday. Kind of along the same lines as that like inoffensive, kind of like professional type of scent, I have Lovely Dreamer, which looks like this. This was a new scent for them that came out last year, and this scent is really, really, really nice. I have a whole in-depth video review on this fragrance. If you are interested in seeing my complete thoughts on it, I will leave a link to that video video for you down below as well. But honestly, my opinions have changed since making that video. In that video, I said that it was okay, like I wasn't like wowed or overwhelmed by it by any means, but honestly, I still am. Like, this isn't like a love fragrance to me, but I do like it more than I did in that video, if that makes any sense. So this to me is very soft, it's delicate, it's an aromatic type of fragrance. There is bergamot, there's iris in here, so it does have that really nice delicate feminine type of note to it, and it's not floral. I don't think it's floral. To me, it's just more on that clean professional scale, but this is more feminine smelling than chestnut and argan, if that makes any sense. This has like a little bit of a more sweetness to it coming from that iris note. I did mention this in my top sexiest Bath & Body Works fragrance picks. To me, this is very pretty. It's very sexy in the sense that not seductive in nature, but it's sexy in the sense that it's classy. So this next one right here is in Pink Chiffon. Of course, I had to include this in this video. This scent is just very sweet. This scent is very sweet, it's very girly, it's almost like cotton candy type of sweet. Like, to me, this is very sickeningly sweet. So to me, depending on how sensitive your nose is or how sensitive your significant other's nose is, this could be a little bit too overwhelming just because, again, it is very sweet. But it is like just such a nice like cotton candy, sugary fragrance. And to me, it's just like perfect for Valentine's Day. This is just a good, like, playful, almost juvenile type of scent, and it's just like, just a good one. This I would recommend more for like a daytime type of event. I wouldn't wear this in the nighttime just because it's not as intense of a fragrance for the nighttime. This is just more, again, playful, daytime appropriate, casual, like maybe like a lunch date type of thing. This could be a good one. Or if you're just going over your significant other's house just for like a casual hangout, this would be a good scent. Along the same lines of that sugary scent, I have Velvet Sugar right here. I know Michael did a video on his top Valentine's Day fragrance picks, and he mentioned this. I think this was like his #1, and I actually just got this recently. I got this over the winter semi-annual sale, so I haven't actually had this in my collection for that long, and I don't know if you can tell, but I never actually sprayed this. I sprayed it like once to smell, but I didn't actually wear this. But this scent is very sweet. Again, I personally think Pink Chiffon is way more sweet than this one is. So if you're somebody who thinks Pink Chiffon is too sweet, I recommend trying Velvet Sugar because this is definitely toned down. I feel like this has more fruit notes in here, so the sweetness is coming from that fruity aspect more so than it is like an artificial sugary type of sweet. And the last Bath & Body Works fragrance that I have for you is this one right here. This is called Bozo of Paris, and it's the Ooh La La fragrance. And this scent, I think I mentioned this on my channel. Actually, I digress. I don't think I have. I've never mentioned this before. So, hello, it's making its appearance now. So, I really like this scent. This scent is different to me. Like, okay, I take that back. It's not different. It's not too different, but it's a different sweet type of note. This is on the same lines as Velvet Sugar and Pink Chiffon. It's, again, a sweet fragrance. To me, this is more of like a fluffy, whipped type of sweet, almost like, I'm trying to like picture in my head what this smells like to me. This is more of like a delectable, is that the word I'm looking for? It's basically more of like a sweet pastry dessert type of scent, but it's different from Velvet Sugar, and it's definitely different from Pink Chiffon. Pink Chiffon, I said, is definitely sweet, like sickeningly sweet, but Pink Chiffon almost can smell artificial. This one, again, is on the sweet side of the fragrance spectrum, but there is a little bit of like a vanilla in here that's toning it down. It's giving it a creaminess, which I personally really like. And this one, out of the three, like Velvet Sugar, Pink Chiffon, and this, I think this is the safest out of those three sweet fragrances because this has like that creaminess from the vanilla in here, but it's still like a nice delectable dessert type of sweet. So I will actually wear this for Valentine's Day this year because this just smells really good, and to me this is like an oldie but goodie one. And if you guys are wondering, I personally do not have any plans for Valentine's Day because Hubs is still deployed, so I'm probably just gonna like do something a little special for myself. Maybe I'll just take the day off from doing homework. So let's move on to the Victoria's Secret scents. This first one I have here I have talked about on my channel, and this is in Gold Angel, and I'm including this in here because to me this is more of like a casual fragrance. Like this is a sexy fragrance to me. Like now that we're getting into Victoria's Secret scents, if you're somebody who wants the more sexy fragrances, this is like the section for you, just because I don't associate Bath & Body Works with being like sexy in a seductive type of way. So this is like a really good one. I have mentioned this in my top Victoria's Secret sexiest fragrance list, and I'm mentioning it again because it is a really nice fragrance. I really like it. It's like a mix of mandarin and coconut, but it is just like a nice, complex, sweet fragrance. This next scent I have never mentioned on my channel before, and that is in Temptation Lace. So this scent, as you can see, it looks like I didn't really wear this. I wore this once and that's it. It's not, again, it's not that I don't like the fragrance. I do like it. And this scent is very sweet. This scent is very fruity, but there is a touch of like a silky type of sweetness. It's not necessarily a creamy sweetness, but in my mind, I'm picturing it more as like a silky type of sweetness, and it just smells amazing. Again, this is not overly sweet. If anything, this is more fruity, so I highly recommend this one. When I look at the packaging on this and when I just smell the fragrance, I just think of Valentine's Day. So Temptation Lace is a good one. This next one I have mentioned a couple of times in my channel, and this was actually one of my top Victoria's Secret fragrances of 2018, and this is in That Cozy Life. So this scent is a mix of sandalwood and strawberry. So you guys know the strawberry in here. It's so good. The reason why I am including it in this list is this scent is very cozy. So if you're in an instance where you're not going out, but you're just, you know, celebrating Valentine's Day at home and you're just cuddling on the couch, cooking dinner or whatever, this would be a good scent because it's very homey, it's very cozy. The name is so appropriate. It's very creamy from the sandalwood, but it's also very sweet from the strawberry, but it's not an artificial type of sweetness. It's just very cozy. Like when I smell this, I just automatically get like a warm feeling inside. I don't know if you can tell just because of the label, but I am down to like here with this. So I really like this. I do tend to use this a lot, especially like with the winter seasons and the cold weather. So I highly recommend this one. There's no notes of vanilla in there, but I swear like I get like a little bit of a vanilla note just because of how creamy it is and how sweet. But it's like, I don't know, it's just like an amazing scent. So I highly recommend that one. This next fragrance I have, again, I don't think I've mentioned this on my channel aside from hauling it back in the summer, and this is in Scandalous. So Scandalous looks like this, and I recommend this one because to me this is a different type of like sexy scent. Like you'd think with the scent name of Scandalous it would be sexy in nature, and this is, but there is like an aromatic creaminess to this that's making it very like sweet, but it's not sickeningly sweet. It's not heavy type of sweet. It's very airy and aromatic. It is a really nice fragrance. I don't really like gravitate towards this that often just because the longevity on my skin is not that great. Then again, it is just a fragrance mist, but also just with the body lotion, it's just not like a long-lasting fragrance. This could be a really good date night fragrance. I really like it. It's just very like creamy and just aromatic. And the last fragrance that I have here is one that I have mentioned in the past, and that is in Jasmine Noir. So this, look at the packaging. Like this is just screaming Valentine's Day date night to me, and that is why I recommend this. Because this is very fruity. This is a sexy, fruity fragrance. Like this is straight up sexy, seductive, date night, tight body-fitting dress, if you get my drift. This is like that to me. It's just very sexy. It is an apple fragrance. It's apple and jasmine. I mean, that makes sense because it's called Jasmine Noir. But it's an apple and jasmine, and it's very dark. Like, it is dark in nature. It's not like a bright, fun, juicy type of apple. It's juicy, but it's like a forbidden, mysterious, seductive type of scent. This is extremely sexy, and I highly recommend this fragrance for Valentine's Day. So those are all of my top Valentine's Day fragrance picks. I hope you guys enjoyed, and let me know what your plans are for Valentine's Day. Are you celebrating with a significant other? Are you just staying at home with your family? Is your Valentine your dog? Like, let me know down below. As always, thank you all so much for taking the time to watch this video. I truly appreciate all of your love and support. Take care, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Peace.